It's Tracey and Noelle. They're gonna make you LOL on 90 Day Fiancé Trash Talk.
Hello and welcome to 90 Day Fiancé Trash Talk. I'm your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo, joined by my lovely, beautiful host, comedian Noelle Herzog.
Oh, comedian.
This is episode 229 of 90 Day Fiancé Trash Talk, and we are covering Before the 90 Days, season 6, episode 4. I have to tell you what I did last week.
Tell me.
Okay. So in my notes, when I was writing out the episode, I wrote The Other Way, season 6, episode 4, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like writing the description and I'm like, The Other Way. I'm like, none of these people even seem like they're going to move to other countries.
Oh my God, you're so funny.
And I started like spiraling and I'm like, I have to post about this in the group. Wait a minute. Why has no one even said anything about none of these people even trying to move to other countries?
Wow.
And I started like going crazy in my head and I'm like, are we all stupid? And then I was like, oh, before the 90 days. Right.
Before the 90 days. Mm-hmm.
Just kidding.
It's so crazy that Jasmine and Gino are still on Before the 90 days.
I hope they're always only on Before the 90 days.
I know. I posted a video of them yesterday.
I know.
In our group.
I hope that the only other show they're on is The Single Life.
You know, I wouldn't mind seeing Gino on The Single Life.
I would love.
Yeah, that would be good.
Life.
I love Caesar, but I'm like done with his whole Ukrainian fetish, and I would like Gino.
I want to see what Gino's next pick is. That's why.
Yes.
It's like,
yeah.
What's your type, Gino?
Oh, I would love to know. TLC, you're listening? I know you're listening.
You're listening.
Gino, The Single Life.
Single Life. Break them up immediately. We have a new podcast.
We have a new podcast. You know what?
What?
I'm so pumped about it.
It is called So Pumped, a Vanderpump Rules podcast. It's available exclusively on Patreon, patreon.com/trash talk podcast. You could find it right down there in the show notes. You should join at the super duper level and up, and you will get our Vanderpump Rules podcast. I'm watching it for the first time. Noelle's watching it for the billionth time.
I'm watching it through old eyes, and she's watching it through fawn eyes.
I'm a little baby. You're
a little baby.
I mean, honestly, I'm like 12 years younger than you. So it's just.
She thinks.
Anyway, go over there, patreon.com. And don't forget our other podcast, Teen Mom Trash Talk. We love it. Catfish Trash Talk is going to be going on hiatus until the new season starts.
Yeah. And when the new season starts, we'll be back.
Also, 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way is coming back immediately, if not sooner. It's coming back like next week.
Yeah, it's coming back soon.
Yeah, it's coming back super soon, and it's going to be available exclusively on patreon.com/trash talk podcast, super duper level and up. So join the Patreon because you're going to be getting Before The Other Way, and you're going to be getting our new Vanderpump Rules So Pumped podcast. Yeah.
And BS, of course.
Oh my God, BS is our favorite podcast. You get an hour of us and you find out everything.
Yeah, I could do BS all the time with you.
We do.
No, I know, but we do it. Our life is BS.
No,
yeah,
well,
yeah.
That's neither here nor there. You get to hear, if you listen to BS, you're going to get to hear what the lady outside the bank called me today.
Oh God, I can't wait. I can't wait to talk about your phone call you got the other day too, from a wedding. That my head exploded.
Oh yeah, we could talk about that too. Okay,
I'm like,
sorry.
Trixie.
I definitely forgot about that. This is how much I don't care about things. So let's jump in the pool with Meisha and Nicola.
They are very interesting. Okay.
I got to tell you.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, I would rather date Nicola than Meisha.
Me too. Me too.
I don't think that, I think that he's a little sheltered. Maybe he's a little bit culty in his religion.
He seems really nice.
But he's fine.
Yeah.
Her?
She's out to lunch.
She's out to lunch and dinner.
Yeah, she is out to lunch.
She's at an all-you-could-eat buffet. And it's all inclusive.
She's just not great. Let's just put it that way.
All right. So her daughters are driving her to the airport, and she's
her rhyming daughters.
Yes. And she's going for 2 weeks to Israel.
Right. Cool.
And she said that really she'd be so upset if it didn't work out because she'd lose her best friend.
Yeah, he's her BFF.
Right. So he's getting ready to meet her, and he's in a hotel in Tel Aviv, and he hasn't kissed a girl in 16 years.
I know they keep telling us this. So like, I don't know if they're trying to like build it up where he's gonna like lick her face or something.
Right. Like, oh my God, what do I do?
Right. What do I do? A girl?
And then he just takes a hammer out and hits her in the head. And he's like, I thought that was.
I thought that's kissing. I thought that's affection.
So she shows up with the 2 biggest suitcases I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, she's got a lot of baggage, honey.
Also a
Mhm.
small carry-on. So
Yes.
he keeps telling her he loves her. And she goes, huh?
But they're doing like these small kisses,
Yeah, little baby kisses.
little baby kiss. Tracy likes baby kisses.
Yeah, baby kisses. Don't really touch me. Thank you. So he keeps telling her he loves her. And she's like, what does that mean? He's like, it means I love you. And she's like, huh, all right.
I don't know. They seem a little happy to see each other.
No, I know, but they
though.
were like kind
Yeah.
of making it like she
Sure.
was not interested in this. And then he calls her suitcases. He compares it to a very beautiful story in the Bible.
Tell me the story.
Oh, the Bible of the loaves and fishes.
Mm-hmm. The unleavened bread.
Very leavened. A
I
loaf
can't
of
see a
unleavened bread.
loaf of bread without like thinking of you now because
Oh,
you can't have gluten
I
and the
know.
unleavened bread.
okay, but it's a loaf of unleavened bread.
It's a loaf of unleavened. It's
What
a
happened? It
loaf
just
of
never
11.
rose?
It never rose. No yeast. They didn't have time to wait.
So Jesus
They're
put
like,
the
we
yeast
gotta
in
get
the
the
bread,
fuck
but
outta here.
he didn't proof it.
Right. They had to get out of here. He didn't have a rag to put on top. He didn't have a warm place to put it. They had to get out of there. He didn't
put
have
it-
time to go punch it down.
He's like, I did actually make a regular. It's a sourdough actually, but it did
Yum.
not rise. So this
Yeah,
is the
so
unleavened
here's some
loaf.
Ritz crackers.
This is an unleavened loaf. Do you know how heavy an unleavened loaf of bread would be?
Yeah, of course. You could kill me with an unleavened loaf.
Maybe that's what Nicola is gonna do. Maybe he's gonna hit her in the face.
He's gonna
with
put in a sock.
like a deep battery.
Yeah, yeah.
Great.
That was like my dad's favorite thing.
Oh, I like that too.
Yeah, that was my dad's favorite.
My 2 favorite violent crimes are hitting someone with a sock full of batteries, and then also curb stomping is my other favorite one.
Yuck. That
I love it. What was that? American History X.
American History X.
God,
Bite the
love
curb.
that. I love it. I love that. If
Awful.
if the police are listening, I don't love that at all.
Awful. I do like a sock battery though. Yeah, that's a good one.
So they say the Our Father before they leave.
Mm-hmm. Cute.
What about the Our Father was a leaving prayer?
I don't know. She said that she wanted to say one Our Father, one Hail Mary.
Okay, all right. So he's a very bad driver.
A leaving prayer.
I'm just saying, like, there's better leaving prayers.
Sure.
Like, you know, you could have prayed to, like, I don't know, Saint Mary, the lever.
God.
Saint Mary, the flat lever.
Oh, Saint Mary, the leavener of the bread.
Saint Mary didn't have time to rise the bread. It's like Jesus was like, Saint Mary, you had one job. And she's like, Jesus, you wanted me to make 400 loaves. He's like, I asked for 5. She's like, yeah, you asked for 5 that feeds 1 million people.
It's just, you know, Jesus, he performs miracles. It just keeps multiplying and
God.
multiplying.
She's like, yeah, well, why didn't you leaven the bread?
There's
You're
no
so great.
time. I don't have time to Pontius Pilate it down.
Noelle, if there is a Catholic hell, you are going to burn in it.
Oh man, that made me laugh.
You're gonna punch his Pilate the loaf. Well, if there's any bread bakers here, DM us for our recipes.
Okay, I'm back. I'm
No,
sorry.
it's
That
just-
really got me.
You're gonna cry off your wing.
Oh yeah, okay. Stop talking.
You look like you're at a funeral.
Oh my God, look at what happened to me. We're 5 minutes into the podcast.
You're crying.
I'm
You made
crying.
I like how you made yourself cry though. With your own joke.
I'm gonna try to tell Matt that he's not gonna understand.
He's not gonna understand it.
He's not gonna understand it. I can't wait till
No.
your mom hears it.
Her 2 favorite things are church and baking bread.
Just smiling.
Okay, guys,
Okay.
we're breathing.
Well,
we're breathing.
Here we are.
Oh,
Here
no,
we
look
are.
at your eyeliner. Oh my god.
Guys, you have to subscribe to our YouTube. You have to see what's happening to
You
my
have
face.
to see what's guys, the YouTube link is right down there in the show notes if you want to watch Noelle punches Pilate cry her eyeliner off. All right. So They're going to Nazareth. And
Mm-hmm.
they're going to spend 8 days in a hotel. And when they get to the hotel, they say there's no room at the inn.
Oh God, here we go. This is the best couple on this show. This is what's going to keep us afloat forever.
This is who's paying the bills these days.
Oh God, seriously.
Imagine they were like, there's no vacancy. There is no vacancy. You can try the stable if you're able, but we don't have any vacancy.
I'm sweating.
That was a musical number
Oh,
by
I
one
know.
of the
I'm sure it was. It was from
by-
Jesus Christ Superstar.
No,
probably.
it was from oh God, I don't even know the sorry God. I don't even know the name of the play that was from, but it's one of the innkeepers.
You've probably played every biblical
I was one of
part
the
in a play.
innkeepers.
Of course you were.
I was.
Uh-huh.
I was the too busy inn. So, no, that's because they were like all different motels that they were trying to go to, but one of them there's no vacancy, but I was too busy. I have so much to do, you see. I speak for all of us and not just for me. Oh, we are exhausted. Our backs are almost breaking. Each day is through. Every single minute's taken up with busy. Are we?
Oh God, I can't. I don't know why I have eyeliner on. This is a problem.
This is a big problem.
Oh man.
Next time, eyeliner after Meisha.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yes.
So they get to this hotel, and this is a juvenile delinquent facility.
Yeah. What is this thing?
This is a rehab.
They have two like twin beds in a dorm. They're in a dormitory.
It's a dorm.
Yeah.
It's a dorm. It's a prison.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, I'm surprised they're sharing a room. It's not separate rooms.
They probably
I bet
couldn't afford
Nicola
it.
just doesn't have any money to get his own room. Yeah.
That's what it is. So, but even though they're staying in this dormitory,
Mm-hmm.
the front desk carries the bags for them. That's pretty nice. I like
That is pretty nice. She's like, really?
It's like, come on, Meisha.
That. Uh-huh.
So she's patting his butt.
I know, but like, you're not being very
Jesus-like.
pious.
Yeah. You're not being
Yeah.
very Pontius
Yeah,
Pilate.
you're not being very Pontius Pilate.
Mm-mm.
It's like I don't know if she's wants like I don't know if she doesn't want to play hide the Eucharist.
Baloney. Well,
See, I did go to Catholic school, Tracy. I do know what things are.
do you think she had her communion and she's ready to receive?
Like you with the orange chicken.
Teriyaki.
Teriyaki, sorry. Teriyaki
Jeez,
chicken.
Noelle. Oh my God. All right. So she's upset that he's not affectionate.
Right. But you expect him to be affectionate. He hasn't kissed a girl in 16 years.
Yeah. He's going to hit you with the Pontius Pilate loaf.
Right.
You don't even know what's going to happen.
He doesn't know how to be affectionate, this
He
poor
doesn't
guy.
know how. So she's going
No.
to shower. He's going to get the wine. Now,
I
do
didn't
you-
think he would be a drinker.
no. Do you think
Uh-uh.
he got the wine and
Mhm.
really he only ordered a glass of wine and then a few bottles showed up?
Oh, you know what? It multiplied like Jesus.
Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets back into the room.
Right.
Noelle.
Tracy, savage foster children.
It was so bad.
What the hell? How fast did she unpack?
She poured everything onto the desk.
So it's on the desk hanging from the TV. She has purses.
I can't believe it. Where are
I
you
mean,
going? You're going
What
to the,
are you doing?
you're going to the Sea of Galilee, my friend.
You need 35 pairs of flats for that?
You're going to the Sea of Galilee.
Oh God, she has a song for this too, guys.
No, we did that last
Oh
episode.
yeah, okay, that's right. I knew I heard it before.
So this is the smallest room I've ever seen in my life. She should have gotten a room for her stuff and then a room for them.
This is what they call like a boutique room.
Yeah, the microtel. Do you think that she should have maybe gotten a storage space?
Yeah, or not taking so much stuff. What do you need all this stuff for?
You're in Nazareth.
How many
You need a robe and some
Nazarene
sand.
outfits do you
You need a robe and some sandals.
You need a toga. Really?
Ridiculous. So they're eating hummus and he's like
Mhm.
overfeeding her the hummus.
Yeah, gross.
This is not good.
Yuck.
He said that he's living a dream and he would marry her right now, but she needs an annulment. And she's kind of like,
She's like, I don't disagree, but I also don't agree.
good.
Okay, that's great. That's great.
I
I'm
would
glad
just be
that you-
like, yeah, I know. I wish I had the annulment too.
but this is before the 90 days. You're not even engaged.
You have never kissed.
Yeah, it's so weird. You've done mini kisses.
Yeah, you do little baby kisses. All right. So moving on to Jasmine and Gino.
Okay.
This should be illegal.
This makes me very uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable. So they both apologize.
Mhm.
And she's very happy because he took some Viagra in the morning, quote, to give you the meat that you want.
He was like hitting her on the back with it to
Yeah,
wake
that's
her
great.
up. Mhm.
So this is only the 7th time they have been intimate together in their whole lives.
So here's the thing. I would think that was crazy, but they live far apart, you
Right.
know?
Yeah.
So like, is it that crazy?
I don't know. But he bought her another practical gift that she does not like.
A travel pocket.
What does that mean? It's like
I don't know, like a fanny pack?
It's like a cosmetic bag, I think. I
Yeah.
don't know. So
She liked the last one so much.
I know. He brings her one bundle of hair so she can sample what it would be like to have hair extensions in America.
She didn't like this. She didn't like this one
Okay,
bit.
but like,
right, because she told him on the phone that she needs a ton of bundles. So then don't bring any.
don't bring any.
What
What
is
are
she
you
gonna
gonna
do
do?
with
What is she
one
gonna make?
box?
What is she gonna make? A fringe?
Was she gonna make a bang?
Yeah, she's gonna make a little fringe.
Yeah,
Uh,
right. What else can she make with one? I don't
That's
know how
it.
many bundles go in hair. I don't know about any of this.
Well, I mean, a bundle is like this much hair. So
Yeah.
it depends on how much hair you need to
Yeah.
put on. It's a lot. So
she uses 10, she says.
yeah, I believe it.
That's
I
a
mean, do you
lot.
see? It looks like she just got off the mist of the maiden.
The ferry. I would be so hot if I was her.
I mean, she looks like she's hot.
I know. She looks hot all the time.
Yeah. So they argue over the cost, and
Mhm.
she knows that he has retirement money. And
That's
he's
not
like,
an free money.
right, but also like, then why are you sharing everything with her? Stop.
Yeah. Well,
This
that's
is
the
your
thing. I
fault.
never would have told her that.
So the first morning that they're together, they go to this cafe,
Mhm.
and she's upset because she tried to give him a foot rub, and he's like, oh yeah, well, you can give me a foot rub. And she said that she wants to give him a happy ending one, and he's like, no, I want a regular massage.
Because she makes everything creepy.
Yes.
She does.
So she's eating a wrap,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, all right, I want to talk to you about something. I've been working my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
And he brings up the prenup, and she says 100 times F you.
But then I would be like, I'm not going to marry you, Jasmine.
Right. So she said that they aren't engaged and took off her ring. And
Okay.
she's like, are you going to take your food to go?
Here's the thing. Is he that desperate? He doesn't seem
There's
that
something that's
desperate.
not plugged in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Jasmine won't talk to him,
right.
and she slept in another room.
Okay.
So
That's
he
fine.
wrote a proposal that would
Mhm.
protect her. And she's very sad. She's very mad. She said that when she got divorced, the other guy kept all the money, her ex-husband.
All she had was her clothes.
Okay. So don't you definitely want a prenup?
So I think she has the wrong idea about what a prenup
I don't think
is.
anyone knows what a prenup is.
A prenup actually, like,
It's
everyone
just
should
a
have
contract.
one. Mhm.
It's just a contract.
It protects you mostly, and you can
No, but
negotiate it.
You negotiate it.
Yeah.
What do you want? Like, okay, if you and I were getting married right now, we need a prenup, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
What do you want from me when we get divorced? Like, first of all, where are we gonna live?
I guess we got a place together.
Can we just talk on the phone?
Oh
then
yeah,
go-
like I don't need to live with a person. I would like
Okay.
to talk on the phone. I would like to video chat with you.
We can go to Home Goods.
We can go to Costco.
Okay.
Okay.
So just like this.
yeah. Like we do right now.
Okay.
Yes.
So if we get divorced,
I
I want to be able to see the dogs.
was gonna say I have to make sure the dogs live with me.
Yeah, but I want to be able
Yeah.
to see them. So that I'm gonna put that in my prenup.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
And I also
nice.
want I think you should pay me.
I think that you're not allowed to change any of the streaming services passwords. We have to share them
Okay.
for the rest of our lives.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I think that I keep my car, you keep your car.
like that.
But you see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you could just have agreements that have nothing, that make no impact on you.
People hear prenup, they think the guy's gonna get everything, the girl's gonna be left homeless on the street.
Right. And that's not what's happening.
No, not at all.
So she said no prenup. If there's a prenup, she's
Mhm.
not doing anything. And she is screaming. And he said, forget it. And she said, F you, you're such an idiot. but she's crying like she watched her whole family get murdered.
I know. What is that? She's like unhinged.
Yeah. So he said that she's always screaming and yelling.
Mhm.
He's doing like a confessional, and she
Yeah.
hears him talking to the cameraman, and she goes, "Are you talking about me?" She wants him to leave.
I have to tell you, she would give me like a stomach ache. I would be so nervous
But I
to be
think
there.
I think he has a stomach ache. But
Yeah.
like, then stop.
You don't
So
need to be there.
she ripped up the proposal,
Okay.
and he's like, "It's okay. I have a picture of it."
Well, what does that mean? She's not going to sign it anyway.
Oh my God. Also, that's not a legal document. Relax,
No,
Gino.
of course that right. What did her sister like notarized it? You know? Come on.
She's like, "Hey, do you want a high five?"
Also, that floor is a mess in that house. It's so gross.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So she said her exes are better people and she's more attracted to her exes. And he said, quote,
You're the
You're
worst
the-
sexual person in the world.
like, what?
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know. He was just trying to like, he was like, what could hurt her feelings?
Right. And he knows that like sex triggers her, basically.
Yeah. So he's like, good. If you like your exes so much, then why aren't you with them? And she's like, oh, I can't even get into it. It's like, what?
Get into it. I don't hate Gino. I really don't.
I don't either, but there's something going on with him. Also, he is dressed like a UPS driver.
I
was
don't know
so
why
triggered.
he does this.
I was so triggered because I felt like just bring the package, Gino.
Bring
just
the
deliver
package.
the package.
Yeah.
Stop
just
marking
deliver
it delivered and then not putting it at my door.
Tracey, that triggers me.
I know, and that's how I felt.
It happens to me all the time.
But we meet a new couple.
David. No.
Christian.
Sorry, Christian.
Okay, great.
I don't know why David is next.
Oh God, he is 30 years old. He's from Minneapolis, and he is just the life of the party.
I don't want to go to that party.
I don't want to go to his life party
No,
either.
I don't want to go to this party. He's lame.
So he's actually going to a Halloween party. He's going to be dressed as Chet Steiner, a newscaster from his local area. Wow.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Okay, so this party is a keg outside of a trailer.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes. Lame. That's why I don't want to go to this party.
No.
Mm-mm.
I don't know what I wrote down here.
He's been in a few serious relationships. He eloped during the pandemic.
Oh, the dachshund that's dressed like a cow is at the party.
I didn't even see the dachshund.
There's a dachshund dressed like a cow at the party.
Oh, what color is the dachshund?
I don't know. He was cow colored.
Cute. Oh, maybe I did see this.
The lady was holding him.
Yeah, I did see this. You said it and I have a recollection.
He's a serial dater. He eloped with his girlfriend during the pandemic.
Right.
But he met Cleo, who's a model from Italy,
but lives in London.
But isn't Italian.
Right.
Okay, good.
Right.
So they met on social media a year ago. So basically they met on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
And they laughed together a lot.
That's however, and I bet she listens a lot.
She's probably like a really good listener.
Yeah, She really cares about what I say.
Mm-hmm. So they've been talking 4 months on video call every single day.
Mm-hmm.
She lives in London. She's 32. She's a student and she's a model and she's autistic.
Right. And she doesn't let us forget.
She wears her sunflower lanyard and headphones in a crowd so that everyone knows that she is autistic. I would just think that she worked at the sunflower store.
Yeah, is this a thing?
I don't know. I guess in case you're having a panic attack, you're like, look at my card. I don't know.
I don't know. I've just never heard of that.
So she was bullied a lot when she was younger.
Okay.
And she meets with her friend Usama. And she really needs to unwind when they first meet because there was a lot of noise on the way there.
I mean, it's a little bit of a Tracyism right there.
Get it?
Yeah. Which I get it. This morning, I had to watch Teen Mom. I was on my phone. I kept getting text messages and I went and I took a shower and I felt so overstimulated. It was like too much stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this is an interesting feeling. Sucks.
Yeah. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
So Osama and her met in college and they're breaking the wall right now.
So
they're
I know
with the crew.
And she's like, what are your star signs?
Okay. I'm interested in this. Finally, we get to see the crew. Finally, we get to see what goes on behind the scenes. It's can we do this more?
Yeah, I also think this is going to be a good couple to watch in general.
Yeah, I think so too.
Mm-hmm.
So then we meet, we learn a little bit about Christian. He's a Gemini and It's going to be such a wild ride dating a Gemini.
Okay. I mean, yes, but like I just think he's a lot for Cleo, especially as someone who's like autistic. I would think he's outgoing, the life of the party, loud, lame.
I want someone who's the death of the party.
Right. I want someone who doesn't want to go to the party.
I want someone who stayed home with me.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yes, that's what I want.
So he's coming to London and we're watching cringy videos of Christian.
Uh-huh.
She's a simp for him though.
Okay. And I'm like, I've heard this, but I thought that this meant like you don't treat a woman nicely, basically. That's what I've always heard.
No.
Because this guy I know had something posted on Instagram even recently about it. And I was like, what the hell does this mean? And it was like that I don't know. You basically are not nice to women.
Really?
Yeah. It was very strange.
Hold on. Let's see.
That's why I was so confused.
Hold on. Let's see. Okay. So it's when a male is overly submissive to a female and gains nothing from it.
Yeah.
It's just submissive. That's all it is.
Yeah, but I guess that some guys take it the wrong way, as in like the woman should almost worship you instead.
Oh, well,
yeah.
They want them to simp for them. So it means you're crushing hard on someone who may or may not like you, back to the point that some of your actions can seem pathetic. That's what she's saying.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
He's very extroverted and she's not sure if he wants to be in a committed relationship because she doesn't know if he understands what comes with dating a trans woman. And I kind of understand what she's saying about that.
I totally
because it's
get
like
that.
we don't know each other in real life. He's never dated a trans woman before. He doesn't realize like what society's going to think. And like, does he care? We don't know.
What are his friends and his family going to say? I mean, some people
does he care what they say?
Some people care.
But we don't know.
Right.
So
he's basically like, I'll deal with it when we meet.
Right. But she's like, I don't. Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So Cleo's going to go shopping with Jane. They've been friends for 10 years. And
Cleo has a hair clip in her hair for no reason.
No reason.
It's just a hair clip. It's a no reason clip.
No reason.
I can't believe it. It bothered me a lot.
It's a scalp accessory.
Yeah, it is. I do very much like Cleo's hair color.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a good hair color.
So this guy Christian never dated a trans woman before.
Right.
And she's been taking hormones and has no surgery yet.
Right.
And again, she's talking about how she doesn't know that Christian can handle this.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go over to him. He's playing poker with his friends. He
right.
is so corny and so annoying.
I cannot see what Cleo sees in him. I really can't.
I have no clue.
I would much rather date Cleo than Christian.
When I was watching the video, I was closing my eyes.
Yeah, I can't. Like, he's so lame.
Okay, so he's talking to his friend Nick, who has a handlebar mustache. So he wants you to see that he has a motley crew of friends.
Yes. His other friend with the longer hair was very attractive, though.
Yeah. So he said that no one could tell that Cleo's trans. And they asked him if he's ever been with a man before. He said he made out with a guy and now he knows he's hetero AF.
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And they ask if she's had surgery and he won't disclose that. Now,
right.
I don't know if you know about television.
Right. I think that they're going to learn.
I think it's going to be disclosed.
I think that he has a lot to learn. I think he has a lot to think about.
Yeah. I don't think he understands what's going on here.
He doesn't.
Right. Now, I do understand this. I think that what he's saying by saying that he's heterosexual is that he is attracted to people that are female presenting.
Yeah.
So I understand that. Also, his friends ask him like, hey, how's this going to work? Like intimately.
Which I think is a totally valid question.
Yeah. And he's like, I don't know. What do you mean?
Right. Because it's like you guys match.
Is that okay with you?
Right. And it's like, it's fine if it's not, but that's something you really need to think about.
Well, speaking of thinking, let's talk about Razvan and Amanda. How do we save him?
I need to save this guy. She is insufferable.
She's mean.
Well, that's the thing. She's just mean for no reason.
But in her defense, if you cooked me a pancake on a dry pan.
Oh my God.
With that thick of a batter.
I mean, what is this? It looked like meringue.
I'd be out.
Yeah, I don't like this. I don't even want it.
You don't put a little, not even a little Pam?
Nothing.
You're just
Dry.
dry pancaking me.
He just rubs the Pam on himself.
Put a little
Gross.
Pam on the pan
He
too.
can't. I don't know what this is about. And he says he makes like the best pancakes in the world.
No, he doesn't make the best pancakes. He makes them naked. That's his
Yeah.
thing.
Uh-huh.
So he said he makes pancakes on his lives all the time and he spreads chocolate on himself. I think that's Nutella. It looked light in color. Like
It did look light in color, but it looked thin in consistency.
yeah, I don't know what that was.
Me neither.
So he said that she fell asleep too quickly the night before. This is only day 2. And she thinks that he's too pushy about the kids. You said a few episodes ago, you were literally going there for your children so they can have a father.
Right. You're there and you're regretting it. That's it.
Now, the only kiss that she's excited to give him is through the glass.
Right. That she was very into that kiss.
These pancakes look horrific.
I mean, they're also like half burned, but like raw.
They're terrible.
What?
The heat is too high. There's no, I mean, put a little butter. He tries to Lady and the Tramp these pancakes. She could stab him.
Yeah. She's like, I don't want this like at all.
Well, they go to the Bio Corner organic market.
Where she doesn't like anything anyway.
She doesn't eat dairy. She doesn't eat shellfish. Why don't you do this? Here's a fun game.
Okay.
Tell them what you do eat.
So she wants to go to like an American market, but she doesn't eat anything processed or packaged. So what's the difference?
What do you need to?
What do you need from an American market?
What
I'm sure they have asparagus in both places.
What do you want to eat?
Right. Just tell me what you want to eat. Do you want chicken? Okay.
She's mad that he doesn't listen the first time.
She's so mean.
She's so mean.
She's so mean. She hurts my feelings and I'm not dating
me
her.
too. She finally agrees to salsa. It's like, what are you going to do here?
Right. That's what you like? She's like, yeah, salsa, I guess.
So he takes her to a park and he wants her to bring the kids to this park. So here's the thing. His angle is that he knows that she puts her kids first.
Uh-huh.
So he's trying to make this kid-centric almost.
Yes. Yes.
And there's
a lot of birds.
I mean, this is like...
It's like my backyard.
No, this is like a horror movie.
I know. That is crazy.
She's upset and scared by the park.
Why? Get a life. Get a life.
She is wearing the lowest rise jeans I've ever seen.
I know.
And I'm like, where did you get them?
I would like them. Right?
I would like them.
Yeah, they were like the Guess Daredevil jeans back in the day.
They are back in the day.
Yeah.
Actual Britney Spears low rise Christina Aguilera jeans.
That's the best rise.
I know.
I will fight to the death over that. That's the best rise.
I love a good low rise. So he wants her in the music video. He's like, why don't you be my girlfriend in the music video? And she's like, no, I don't want to do music video. Because
I'm no actress.
I'm no actress.
It's like, oh, okay.
I love your accent.
I love this accent. You are an actress, actually.
You are.
Yeah.
But he can't. So she won't be in the video, but he also can't have anyone else in the video because he can't kiss anyone in the video.
So what is the point of this?
So he calls the producer of the video and he introduces her via video chat. She is uninterested.
No. And he's like trying to involve her. Why is she like this?
Now it's dark. Every scene they shoot starts off light and is immediately dark.
How long do you guys stay in these places?
I mean, no wonder she's so nasty.
Yeah.
She's like, I've been in this park for 8 hours. So she's being very nasty. And he said that his ex-wife was very jealous and that's why it did not work out.
Okay. I mean, listen, I get it. I don't think she's jealous, though. I think she's just mean and nasty.
She's mean. She doesn't like him for some reason. So it's
she
would
make me feel bad about myself.
What do you think her deal is?
I don't know. I guess she likes the idea of him better than him in person.
But he's nice.
But I don't think it's him. I just don't think she was ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was going to say, he's very cute. He's very nice.
He's really nice. He actually seems a lot nicer than I thought he would.
Yeah. Like even if he was ugly, I'd be like,
Yeah, I agree. And he's very good looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we move on to Riley and Violet.
I can't.
I like them 0%.
Riley, the biggest cornball of them all.
Yes. Yeah. I like him -5%. I like her 10%.
Same. Okay. I'm going to rock with that. Yes.
So they have this bet where they can't touch first.
This is where already I'm turned off to this.
This is so gross. So she brings him roses. She's excited. She's scared. And she is the only one in this airport without a mask.
I like her outfit.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah, her little yellow outfit.
I know.
with the
She looks
blue
like
pants.
a stewardess.
Yeah, she looks very cute. Yeah.
So he had a mask on and then he turns the corner and there's no mask on. So they
Yeah.
must have been like, hey, we're going to film in case they kiss, I guess. I don't know. She is crying.
I know, it's cute.
So he lost the bet.
Right. He had to touch her first. I'd be like, you don't have to touch me.
So they are not going to have sex before marriage. So they got separate rooms.
But why didn't you just take a cue from Nicola?
Yeah. He's like, I can't take a
Get
million
two twin
purses.
beds.
So they go to dinner. They meet up at dinner.
Right.
And he got her.
Mm-hmm.
For her
But he
birthday.
showered.
I know.
Nobody ever showers.
Thank you.
Meisha and Riley showered.
I like that. Thank you, people.
Mm-hmm.
He got her a pearl set from Kohls.
Tracey, my first thought was Kohls.
He got it with Kohls cash.
That was my first. I'm like, he's my mother.
The bracelet doesn't even have a clasp. It's just stretchy.
It's my mother.
And he's
acting like he caught them himself.
He's acting like, okay, did you ever see that cartoon?
TikTok? Oh, the TikTok shucking the pearls.
Oh, no, I
Every
love that.
single oyster has a pearl. No, me too.
Okay. There's a cartoon meme kind of thing, and it's about 90 Day Fiance.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like some man bringing some woman from another country into his basement apartment with like a half window and like a beanbag chair. And he's like, do they have windows where you came from?
Oh, yes. I have seen something like
and
this.
It's like,
yes.
So she says into the camera, pearls aren't that rare and I don't really like them.
I mean, she could have pretended.
Don't worry, because guess what?
Mm-hmm.
They're not real.
No, they're not real. You could return them for Kohls cash. Who cares?
You could just throw them in the garbage.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
No, Tracey would return them. She would then order real ones from somewhere and return the fake ones.
Mm-hmm. So he's like, what are we doing tomorrow? She's like, well, tomorrow I'm busy. I have a mission with my school. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
Does she have a job that we don't know about?
No, she's a teacher.
Oh.
She teaches little kids.
Okay. So there you go.
Yeah.
I guess I just didn't know about it.
Yeah, she teaches little kids, but like, did he think she was taking off of work, I guess?
Right.
Yeah.
So I guess he's annoyed and she's like, we can meet at night.
Which is fine.
Riley.
You have to be with someone 24/7. Do you really have to be? I know.
Riley. She's going to work. Stop.
And he doesn't like the way that she didn't react like over the moon about the pearls.
Okay. Well, guess what? You spent $3.
He expects her to be like, you're right, like in poverty.
Yeah.
And then
like
she should be
grateful.
like, oh my God.
I brought you a napkin from America.
This.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Now let's talk about this very upsetting couple. David is still flying 4 episodes later.
Mm-hmm.
This is the longest flight in the world.
He's on his last flight now, though.
He's going to see Sheila in the Philippines, and she's packing her fake Louis Vuitton bag.
I know. She's so excited and nervous.
And her son will stay with her parents.
Her son is throwing farts her way. Because that's what
he wants to go with them. And it's like, oh, I don't think you do.
I don't think you do. You don't know. You don't know, honey.
It's like, look at your mom's shoes.
Right.
She's tying them up to her thigh.
Right. You don't want to go.
So she doesn't really sign yet.
I mean, she should have learned a little more. Basics. Just learn the basics.
Little bit. But also, why can't we use a phone again?
Well, so that's what I was wondering. He can use a phone because remember he was talking to that bartender with a phone.
So he's going to go there to give him his heart and soul.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's what he's going to give her.
Mm-hmm. Well, she shows up at the airport. She is wearing her matching Louis Vuitton crossbody bag.
Yeah, very cute. I knew you were
Louis
gonna
Vuitton.
love that. I knew it. I knew you were gonna love it.
She runs to him. Now she's hysterical.
Okay, but why is she sobbing like this?
Okay, honestly, I think she thinks like this is her way out. I think she really likes him, but I also think that he's gonna save her.
Right. Like I think that he should have brought her the pearls. She would have appreciated them much more.
Right. But I think that he should just give her money to fix her house.
He absolutely should. I think that he maybe will.
I hope so.
Yeah. Because I think that she actually likes him a lot.
I like her.
You can't. So do I. And I feel like you can fake things. Like I think Violet might be a little phony baloney. I don't really think Sheila is.
Well, Violet's like, I don't really need a man, but thanks for coming.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think that Sheila does need him, but I think she likes him too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he is wearing his best shearling jacket.
I really like this jacket.
Good.
I love shearling jackets.
Maybe I
As
can
you
hook you up
know.
with him.
Okay, I will get my own. I have a black one. I want to get another one.
Okay. Well, that's
Okay.
great.
Okay.
Until next week, guys, make sure that in the
Till next
meantime,
week.
you go over to patreon.com/trash talk podcast, sign up because we have all the stuff over there. And that's where you're going to be able to listen to The Other Way.
It's coming very soon. I can't wait to watch it.
It's actually, that's not even true.
Okay,
You can't wait
but
to watch it?
You gotta hype the people up.
No, I can't hype the people up. I am not excited to watch Danielle and Johan.
Okay, true. I don't remember
Who's
who
going to
else
be
is
on
on
it?
it.
Okay.
Why do we speak the same?
I don't know. We share a brain,
Yeah.
and obviously you have a little part of it today, and I have a little part of it today.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. We did our own prenup. So
We're so smart.
Tracey, I cried my eyeliner off.
Well, guess what?
What?
Follow the podcast on TikTok, Trash Talk Podcast on TikTok. Follow this podcast specifically, 90 Day Podcast on Instagram and Twitter. Follow Noelle at Noe Girl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Follow me at Trixie Tuzini on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I have a ton of upcoming show dates, live stand-up comedy. That's
my favorite.
At TraceyCarnazzo.com. Trixie Tuzini on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Trixie Tuzini on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Just go follow me.
Go follow her. Go follow me. Go follow us.
Follow us. TraceyCarnazzo.com. TraceyCarnazzo.com. Leave us a 5-star rating and an amazing review on whatever platform you listen to us on. And we'll see you next week. Okay, goodbye forever.
Bye forever.